Yo, what's good? Welcome back to the channel, y'all. And look. Yesterday, I ain't even gonna hold you, was an absolute shit show, and that's a fact, not an opinion. Facts.
It's trash.
Look, I've been playing Destiny since the beginning. I usually only play PvP. Spent over 10,000 hours in this game, mainly all on PvP. And I have to say, I feel bad for the PvP. I just feel bad for everybody at this point. Usually, PvE players are getting blessed with content, but it's getting to a point where I feel like it might be better to play free than will be to, actually pay for this expansion. We're gonna go over a couple things. Main reason why we're making this is just because DMG made a post yesterday. I haven't seen nobody cover it. Let's go over it real quick. DMG asked the team about the enhanced incandescent description. I guess enhanced incandescent got shown yesterday. I wasn't paying attention. I was literally asleep. I was literally having the best sleep of my life after watching that stream. So if they did show this incandescent thing, I literally completely skipped over it. Let's keep on going. Long, short, we showed a bit of how we're pulling more stats, descriptors, and info in the game, but some things will still leave a bit for you to discover through gameplay. Specifically, this is a vague description. 𝕂𝕚𝕔𝕜. I do something more rare, difficult to define. So we're not gonna read this. Let's go ahead and just go straight to this. So this is the brand new incandescent perk. This is incandescent enhanced trait. Defeat target spreads. So we already know all this. And then it says enhancement provides a unique perk benefit. You what? Gang.
Holy Jesus. What is that? What the f is that?
We're gonna have to click this. There's so much bullshit going on. Do you guys read this? It says provides a unique perk benefit. At this point, if you guys are hiding perks like this, enhancement perks, you guys pretty much tell me you guys don't have shit in this DLC. You guys don't have shit in it. If you guys are hiding perks like this, you can't even tell me what the enhancement shit does. You guys, this is going to be the most underwhelming content I don't even think it's going to be having content. Okay, let's read some of the things that people are saying. This is categorically not the place to purposely be vague. Facts. Waffles. Let's see. Stuff like this is why Destiny 2 feels like it is a wiki game. This is slightly annoying to me because someone had to put text here. So why didn't they just tell us what it does? I'm telling you, there's no content, gigs. This DLC has zero content. If you guys have to put shit like this, you're pretty much telling me the content's so dry we have to hide enhancement perk traits. That's pretty much what it told me. There's no content. We're gonna get into why we think this after reading some of these comments, but let's go to keep on reading. Expect no one's going to try and find out purposely vague things related to build weapon, and that is a fact. Like, what happens if you guys really do try to find this perk out, and you just find out it's just literally buns, it's just ass cheeks? I mean, why would you? I mean, you would be pissed sitting there upgrading this just to find out you don't like it. You know how much of a slap that's a slap in the face. I mean, just in time and time again, I feel like this is going to be the worst DLC I've ever seen in this game. I do like finding out info on my own, but that's usually more of like an in-game hidden secret stuff. I get you might not want to put does exactly this XYZ, but this seems overly vague in my opinion. It is. This is useless to do because everyone will literally just Google it. Yeah, and I'm like, bro, what are you trying to hide? I mean, this isn't Christmas. Santa isn't coming to give me a gift on fucking 2 days. So why are you hiding this? You act like it's my birthday. I can't tell you until the day comes. It's like, bro, there's nothing to hide, especially at this point. See, look, the fact that they're hiding, like I said, pretty much tells me there's no content. And look, let's just go over it. And he actually made another post right here. As always, keep the feedback coming. So before we read anything else, this is keep the feedback coming. Let's go over all the things that they're not bringing. Okay, so let's start with PvP since I only play PvP. Look, for PvP, We have pretty much barely any new guns to play around with. You get the Gear 5 weapons, or the weapon tier 5 literally doesn't matter. It's not going to replace God roll weapons just because you have a cosmetic and 2 stat bonuses. I mean, it's not going to do nothing. There's no way to veto maps. Skill-based matchmaking is still drowning the game. I try to play rank, and even in my placement games, I'm playing against ascendant rank zeros. So the skill-based matchmaking in ranked. What else? All my PvP players, since I don't really see too many people playing PvP, let us know below what other changes I am missing, because we need to go to PvE this time. PvE, and PvE, the biggest issue that I'm having is that content was weak. There's no strike. You guys are showing old content with that 𝕂𝕬𝕠𝕤𝕒 little thing. Like I said, I didn't play during that time. I guess they showed some older fucking content from the 𝕂𝕬𝕠𝕤 throne world. That the armor 3.0 is actually shit. The fact we have to regrind our armor every 6 months. I don't know who you guys are targeting. Nobody wants to do that shit every single 6 months. And then on top of that, when it comes to armor 3.0, they told you about armor 3.0 yesterday with tier 5 shit, right? They didn't tell you that it's probably going to take you 2 weeks to be able to even reach the light requirement to even unlock it. And even when you do unlock the brand new activities to unlock tier 5 armor, when you do that tier 5 armor, it's not even guaranteed. It's a chance for you to drop it.
So just like weapons, there are going to be 5 tiers of armor now. When you start off in the Edge of Fate, you're going to be a very low light level. And that means that you're only going to be able to do very low level activities. Very low level activities drop very low tier armor, somewhere in the tier 1 range. And this means that this armor will not be as good as armor that you get from much higher level activities. So you can kind of think about this right now, where like regular level activities don't give you that great loot, but if you do something like a Grandmaster level activity, you are more likely to get like high stat armor and higher light level stuff and that sort of thing. That is still how the game works, but it's broken down into many more sections, and Grandmaster is no longer the last section. Ultimate is. So, for instance, in this first half of the season, you're going to be able to get up to light level 450. This means you should be able to do a lot of Grandmaster level content within the season, and Grandmaster content drops mostly tier 4 level gear, and will occasionally be able to drop you tier 5 level weapons and armor.
It's been a waste of time for me, folks. I'll be honest with you. Been a total waste of time.
To be honest with you guys, you probably aren't even going to reach tier 400 until 2 weeks after the DLC comes out. You added Metroid Prime to only one destination. There's no new fragments. There's no new subclass. There's there's no new anything. This DLC looks like trash. I feel like at this point, y'all, I think it might just be better for free to play. I'm not paying $40 or $100, however much this shit costs, to get some trash ass bow I don't want, the 𝕂𝕚𝕚𝕚𝕚, some skins I don't want. I feel like it's going to be better to free to play. To be honest with you guys, it's free to play and you can level up like that. That's just what it is. Let's go ahead and read this. New gear armor grants damage resistance when using new gear armor. Damage resistance 4 out of 5. Bro, this is just too much shit. I'm gonna be real, this is just too much. I mean, it looks like I'm reading a calculus book, bro. Like, what are all these numbers, percentages? I'm gonna start seeing fucking graphs probably when it comes to the bonuses. What is all this stuff? This is unhealthy. I mean, this is terrible. As a solo player for various reasons, will it be possible to obtain tier 5 solo, or will these be available in a fire? This is more likely going to be in a fire team based setting. The only way I can possibly see you guys getting tier 5 gear is really through, comp solo, but no one's playing PvP. No one's playing PvP. New gear system sucks. Soft resetting being used to try to promote use new gear is horrible idea. Bonus DR and damage that we have to commit to and then gets taken away every 6 months is complete BS. That's a fact. Having not watched the streams or read the TWID, am I going to understand this all in game? The feedback about the dodge wasn't that we had to dodge near enemies, so people are upset about the hunters nerf. I'm gonna be real with y'all. Hunters is the best PvP class, so I don't really care what really happens with the the hunters, bro. Y'all been the best since day one. So whatever happens, yo, nerf. Don't worry, they'll buff you again. Bro, generally the only way to fix this whole old gear, new gear shit is to transform the collectibles tab into a catalog of all your favorite weapons. You pick one roll per weapon, and you want to be frozen or displayed that you can just grab whenever you want. No, this is the real reason how to fix this. They need to give us an option to, you know, make what we want tier 5. So if you guys want some armor, some tier 5 armor, you know, let's say you want your, you know, your boots tier 5, that means you need to put 25 ascended shards, 15 alloys, 400,000 glimmer, and 50 you know, it's enhancement pigeons. That's the only way to truly fix this bullshit. But when are you guys going to cut the life support on old gen consoles that hold the rest of us back? And that's another issue too. I don't know, it's 2025 and you guys are still trying to hold the old gen players hand. All these other games like Halo Infinite, all these other games have cut the old gen, bro. If you have not saved up enough money for a Xbox Series X at this point in time, bro, then that's on you, bro. It's been 5-6 years. You're gonna have to figure this shit out. And say, sorry, I had to. Does stuff, enhancement. That's what I'm saying, bro. And all in all, if I had to be frank, it's gonna be better for free to play. Do not buy this DLC. Do not buy this DLC if this is the shit they're having. And quite honestly speaking, I feel like there's no content. We're not getting no content. We're not getting a strike. I haven't said about strike. No, I don't even know if we're getting you know, any crazy dungeons. There's no lost sectors. It's just no subclass, no fragments, no new supers. It's a sunsetting of all our armor. I mean, I could just go on. How about, look, tell me below what else am I missing, because I feel like it's better for free to play. Look what we see on the screen now. Provides a unique perk benefit. If you guys are hiding shit like this, that means you guys don't really have any content for us, and this is crazy. I don't know who is your marketing director, but you guys are fucking up. It's going to be better free to play, and you guys are literally butchering this game. That's just what it is. You guys, you said you wanted feedback. He said he wanted feedback, right? You said he wanted feedback, and that's just the honest truth, bro. You guys are going to destroy this game. That's the feedback. Listen to this video. This is what this is what everybody in the streets is saying, bro. This is pretty pathetic coming from Bungie. You guys are doing the bare minimum just so you guys can get a check. You guys are doing the bare minimum. You spent a whole hour in the stream to show us nothing. A bow that nobody asked. Nobody wants to play with that fucking bow. I don't know where you guys are getting this from. You guys reveal absolutely nothing. Hey, that shit look crazy. Hey, that Zaza look crazy. I ain't gonna hold you. Hey, anyways.
Oh, man.
What?
I'm so high right now. I have no idea what's going on.
But yeah, man, this is pretty much everybody's thoughts on everything. The brand new weapons is a waste. The armor is stupid to regrind every 6 months. And this is going to be the biggest. I mean, this might be worse than Lightfall. This was an L. If you guys buy this DLC, you're an idiot. And the best way to play this DLC will be free to play until you get 400. Honestly, I think it's free to play until something changes. Make sure you go free to play. That's what I'm doing. That's all I got. Tell me below what you guys think of all this bullshit going on. And yeah, that's all I got. But look, before I go, if you're feeling the vibes, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll go.